now, your local Weather Authority forecast.
Severe weather has ended for now, but things may change as we head later today and especially as we head into tomorrow. This is a live look at Odessa. The city lights contrasting with the shrouds of darkness and clouds. We're under night vision. We're under the night vision colors of black, white, and gray. That sun rises about 6:45. As that sun rises, temperatures not rising as much, but with clearer skies. Thanks to our Springboard Center Sky Tracker, we kind of do notice the muggier scene because of the clouds left over from, again, yesterday's strong thunderstorm. Satellite and radar showing a lot of those storms now moving into eastern parts of the Lone Star State. We had our first ever tornado emergency warning in Midland yesterday. That was issued by the National Weather Service for the dangerous situation. Plenty of reports as the storms popped up. They have since moved on to the east for now. And we're left over with clearer skies, drier air in the Trans-Pecos, but there are some showers and rumbles of thunder near Abilene that may clip eastern areas of the basin within the next few hours. So when thunder roars go indoors, please stay safe out there. And the potency of the thunderstorms creating a lot of upward and a downward motion in the form of mammatus clouds. These clouds that look like marshmallows. The sun shining on one side of this photo and darkness on the other, thanks to Josh Troublefield, who sent this in a troublesome photo, as the downward motion from these clouds has since waned on out. But with leftover cooler and even more humid air in some cases across the basin. 78% relative humidity in Midland. Humid air in these green colors out east. These tan colors indicate very dry air out west. Look at that. We're in the single digits in terms of the humidity in Van Horn. That line separating the two colors is that dry line, representing the difference in air masses, but stable air above the surface. That's why our chances of rain lower. But a few thunderstorms possible on that dry line later today in the Trans-Pecos. Again, cooler in the Marfa Plateau. 53 in Marfa, 70 in Presidio, 66 in Midland, 67 right now in Big Spring. We got ways to go until we warm up. Pretty cloudy, 66, but rain-free. Winds calm for now, but they're going to start to pick up and are already starting to pick up in Big Spring, 25 miles per hour. Those are the sustained winds, and those winds bring in a lot of that Gulf of Mexico rich low-level moisture, but we're more stable aloft. That's why it will be sunnier later today. But temperatures below normal because of the moisture. Average high 93. I think we'll struggle to reach 86 low temperature, 65 degrees. Cooler to the north, 62 in Amarillo, 61 in Lubbock, 82 in Del Rio. Struggling to reach the 80s for much of the region this afternoon. Mid to upper 80s this afternoon. Some clouds overnight in the 70s. Winds from the east-southeast lightening up just a bit. Again, any of the thunderstorms will form likely in the Trans-Pecos, very isolated. A few storms overnight in the Cap Rock, and then much more widespread thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, eventually moving eastward. Temperatures pretty similar tomorrow in the 80s, but a different air mass on Sunday in the 90s. So after that, we'll start to warm up in the triple digits by next week. Drier for the most part next week.